Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is April 20th, 2022. Happy 420 everybody. And if you token smoke, make sure you go ahead and pass it to me on today's video. I want to make sure that you guys are in good shape, good spirits, good health, good energy. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in to yesterday's video. So I appreciate you guys, and I want you guys to know that off the top on every video. On this video, we're going to be talking about XRPjoe.io, which is a system that is going to allow you to help balance your Stellar portfolio. And then we're going to get into an article where someone talks about Stellar. Does Stellar make money better? And we're going to go over that and discuss that here on today's video. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the CoinMarketCap. But again, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button on the way in before we get started with today's video. And I want to let you know I totally appreciate every single one of you. So thank you guys for tuning in and everything else. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, folks, this is coming from Equilibri.io. What is Equilibri.io? It's a portfolio balancer for Stellar. Equilibri.io is a portfolio balancer for Stellar. In other words, it is a software which helps you to spread your funds across various currencies as well as crypto assets. This person initially created it to protect my funds against a possible bear market. As it proved reliable, I decided to make it publicly available. And Equilibri.io is merely a sophisticated front end for the Stellar decentralized exchange, your account, holdings, as well as operations live on the blockchain. And it works a bit like a multi-currency bank account, except there's no bank and you are the only one who is in control. So they created a risk management solution. Equilibri.io can help you implement what is known as a balanced investment strategy. Basically, the idea is that balancing funds over multiple assets will average a portfolio performance and mitigate the risk. And here, how does it work? We choose a number of assets we want to be exposed to, and we attribute a share of the portfolio to each of them. Say, for instance, 20% each. Then we rebalance the portfolio on a regular basis, and this means that we pass trades that bring back each asset to its allocated share. And it is also important to understand that Equilibri.io is not an automatic trading bot, nor a magic-free money scheme. It is a product made for people who can decide on their own strategy and who understand the risk that they are taking. Here is a fancy account viewer. Equilibri also offers a live view of the latest blockchain state. It is also in sync with the latest market data and displays values and historical data in your national currency. And it is also one of the few applications, if not the only one, that can retrieve the complete history on any Stellar account and pack the data into a fancy chart. So there's that graph there for you to check out. And they have a sophisticated trading engine. Equilibrio is, first of all, a collection of fine-tuned trading algorithms. And since a year, I've crash tested them in every way I can imagine and packed what worked the best in an easy-to-use interface. And it can transport templates such as, I want 50% of my portfolio in Bitcoin and 50% in XLM into a transaction that passes the required orders, and forget about the trust lines, order books, and price picking. All that stuff is dealt with in the background. And again, the trading engine has a defensive behavior. It also prioritizes not losing money over taking risks to make a profit, and a new security standard for the years to come. Equilibri strictly enforces cryptography good practices, and this person certainly does not want to know about your private keys nor to obtain any kind of control over your account, and who can also protect a house full of gold and jewels. When you want to rebalance your portfolio, Equilibri generates a transaction request that you can sign using your own wallet. And this is also possible thanks to protocols known as the Cosmic Link and SCP-0007. And these protocols turn any compatible Stellar wallet into something like MetaMask for Ethereum. And at that time, only a few services are compatible. However, a number of wallets announced their intention to support transaction requests in the future, including Keybase, Lobster, and Stargazer. So we went over Stargazer yesterday, and this person is spelling. I know a lot of folks are technical with writing, making sure that these there's no typos or anything like that, and you want to give these folks the benefit of the doubt because they're brand new to doing things, and what we see, this person said it's about a year ago or so that they put this into place. So here is a free software, as in freedom. This person thinks that the free software cooperative mindset can go a long way in improving a project such as Stellar. That is why this person also released Equilibri.io in the public domain, and here are some of the benefits of it. Auditability. The software can be proven to contain no malware or no tracker. It can also be audited for flaws and proven safe. And forkability. Any feature implemented by the software becomes de facto available to every other developer. And for example, the code I wrote to support Ledger wallets is freely available to all. So if you want to go check out this person, you can check them out on Discord, Twitter, Telegram, things like that, and email right there. And if you want to check that demo out right here on how all of that works, click this here. And if you want to go ahead and create an account and get started, which I will be looking into, I haven't done it yet, so I will be doing it so that I can actually kind of get wrapped around this, so that if there's something to report back to you folks, I will be able to do that. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to do it. So in the short here near future or distant future, we're going to be setting this up to see how this works, to see if I can monitor my portfolio, the performance, and lessen some of the fallout that might come through a bear market. So anyway, folks, there that is Equilibri.io, and check that out there. It'll be left in the description for you folks to follow. Anyway, here is an article from FESDXKQXL.com. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but does Stellar really make money better? All about Stellar blockchain. Stellar is an open network that is being used globally for storing and moving money all around the world. The API and the SDKs of Stellar are all set to assist to revolutionize the finance and the entire globe. And the Bitcoin transactions of this network also give the company's power, as well as reach of a transnational bank. All right, so you can read about all of this here in a nutshell. Stellar is a decentralized network platform where users can create, send, and trade various forms of cryptocurrencies. And this network was developed in 2014 and officially introduced to the public in 2015. The primary aim of this project is to unite the financial system of the world on one network. So, it's competing with Ripple for what they're doing, but here they're going to talk to you about why is Stellar better than Ripple. And you know what? I'm not here to make that analysis or that judgment because when I first got into digital assets, my first purchase was Bitcoin. My second purchase was Dogecoin, and that was all on the Robinhood app. And when I had one of my coworkers, and I'll tell this story over and over again, asked me what was I doing with my money, and I couldn't really come up with any great ideas besides paying bills and traveling and buying stupid, foolish clothes and shoes and things like that didn't really matter. My kids had everything. And no, he was like, what are your investments looking like? And this person wasn't on YouTube. This person wasn't on any of these social media platforms. And then he told me about Ripple, XRP. The reason why he told me about it is because I think he understood that he missed the boat on Bitcoin when his cousin told him, I'm going to tell you about Bitcoin. He refused it, and he told him again. He said, this is the second time I'm going to tell you. If you want to become a multimillionaire like me, which he did off of Bitcoin, XRP was the one. So, I fell in love with Ripple XRP when I first initiated those buys. And as you can see, when I put out the ledger, when I first put money on my ledger was about $155 on my birthday, and that was all XRP. And from there, I looked at other assets, and Stellar was one of those ones that we continued to accumulate when it got low. Both crypto platforms differ in the aims and goals, and the purpose behind Ripple's creation was to enable banks to make transfers all around the world within a few seconds with very small changes or charges, and this crypto asset upgraded the efficacy of banks and financial system. And on the other hand, and this is why I like Stellar, okay? On the other hand, Stellar was developed keeping the average user, like you, like me, and everybody else in mind, and for the people living in undeveloped countries. And the platform of Stellar offers access to the international economy by easy, speedy, and fewer charges of transactions. The average individual can utilize Ripple cryptocurrency, and banks can use Stellar. And both of the crypto assets were created in particular users and investors to offer a more productive experience to their targeted markets. So each one of these have a target market. So XLM to me is like the people's token, or the people's money. So with XRP, we know what it is, and I don't separate the two. Okay, you can't. To me, you can't have one without the other. You can't make a freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwich just with peanut butter with no jelly. If you get what I'm saying. All right. So from where can you purchase Stellar? All right, and these are some of the exchanges. All right, you can use your Lobster wallet, BitTrue, things like that, and many different platforms. Binance.us if you are here, Coinbase, those places there. All right, and should people consider XLM as a good investment? My opinion is yes. When considering investing in XLM or whether it is good investment or not, check two factors, which are how XLM lumens have been performing and what it is their potential. And the potential worth. To date, Stellar has destroyed half of his lumens and does not plan to create any more tokens, and this act places doubts on its potential for investment. On the other hand, it is a majority important to see that the digital asset will be rare in the coming times, and we all know that the rarity increases the value, as this is the case with lumens. The conclusion, Stellar was initiated when Caleb left Ripple in 2014, and this cryptocurrency has survived many growth turns. And in less than 1 year, Stellar managed to get over 3 million user accounts. In the meantime, Stellar has created a network with various partners like Flutterwave as well as MoneyGram. Now, again, will Stellar make money better is the question. All right. They don't really answer that question, but if you are looking for the people's economy, you're looking for things that help folks who are, not financially fit or stable or anything like that. And like they said, in undeveloped countries or societies or whatnot, XLM is the way to go. And this has been, as you can see, one of my prized projects as of recently when doing my research, when doing all of this extra work to figure out why is XLM Stellar instinctively coming at me, okay, like my gut feeling. Okay, when I had the gut feeling with XRP, I knew what it was. I accumulated, I acquired, I stashed my bag away. My ledger is stacked, and that's stored away. I could say the same thing for XLM, but with the prices of being 20 cents, there is no reason for us not to continue to accumulate this price range while it's available to us. But to me, Stellar will make money more efficient, more fluent, and as we can see, I do believe the greatest wealth transfer and the redistribution distribution of funds will come through the Stellar Network. So do your due diligence, use discernment, don't take my word for it. But again, when you're being you, the individual, something is telling you something, your intuition, your hunch, your gut feeling, your instincts, then you have to kind of go with it, because this is what you are being attracted to and buy. So for me, it's Stellar. And you know what? I'm still getting my XRP up and continue to, place bags here and there. So I don't have to go to my ledger to do anything foolish. So anyway, folks, you decide what Stellar does and how it works for you. And again, this is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We're just giving you the presentation on it. So anyway, here is the CoinMarketCap to end the day video. Bitcoin's dominance 41.1%, 19.4 for the Ethereum, with a global crypto market cap sitting at 1.92 trillion. As we can see, some trending tokens, some biggest gainers, and recently added tokens. And we talked about Shiba Inu yesterday as it went to Robinhood. They are looking to burn tokens for their metaverse. So keep an eye on that. And with that being said, with that being on the Flare network or in the ecosystem, I think that is a must have in your portfolio with the price that it is. Not saying that it's going to reach $1 or even a penny. I'm just saying that it could do some wonders for you if you do that. Anyway, Bitcoin 41,655.50, Ethereum 3106.44, BNB 422.70, USDC $49.8 billion market cap, XRP at 75 cents, almost 76 there. And number 6, Solana 107.83, Terra Luna 96.61, and Cardano 95 cents, almost 96 there. And Avalanche, AVAX 79.15, and as we can see, Polkadot $19.24, trying to get back up over 20. And again, I got to do my due diligence with dollar cost averaging, so I can finish that bag up and really focus and narrow it down on some of the things that I really want to do with my portfolio. And as we can see, we'll just go over a couple here. I won't go through the top 100 like I normally do. XLM 20 cents. All right, 20 cents. I don't know what your goal is or what you have in mind when it comes to XLM, but again, my goal is always 10,000. So that's just the way I'm going to look at it. So if you want to get 10,000, I'm not saying that is where I stopped, because at the end of the day, 10,000, $2,000. All right, a little roughly $2,000. That's where your money is going to flow in or begin to come in when it comes to return on your investment. I'm not saying that you have to go out and buy $2,000 worth of XLM today. But again, I always have a starting point. What is my starting point for any asset, and how quickly can I get there with this price range, with the accumulation phase? And 10,000 should be doable for folks who continue to get these assets $5 for $1. You're getting $5 for $1. So think of it that way. Don't overburden yourself. Don't over stress yourself. Well, I'm not there, or I can't get there. You can get there. It just takes time. It takes patience. It takes perseverance, maneuvering funds, making sure that you are taking profit, putting it into another pool where you can continue to strengthen those trees that you've planted. All right, so there's that. That's Stellar. But let's go back over here. Algorand 74 cents there, and HBAR under 20 cents. And as you can see, the ones that I really call out are similar in price range, and these are going to kind of be your stable coins. When I say stable coin, I don't mean it to be like a USDC or Tether or anything like that. When I say stable, it means that the price is not going to have a whole lot of volatility associated with it, and they're going to stay within ranges. And this is what they're looking at. Okay, H bar. Okay, you compare it to the price of Stellar. Algorand. You go down here and look at XRP. You go ahead and look at IOTA. Those are relatively in the same price range. So this is just the way I'm looking at it. You got 66, 67 cents for IOTA. Those things are relatively stable, and this is kind of what you want when you are introducing a new financial infrastructure and system where there's not too much volatility and things like that. So again, do your due diligence, come to use your discernment, and again, use your instincts, use your God-given abilities to trust yourself. Okay, and a lot of us, we always have doubt. I have doubt too, and that's just natural. But again, if you are doing your due diligence, reading, re-educating yourself, retooling the way your brain works from traditional way of thinking, then you're going to be on the right side of things. But anyway, we won't go any further on the CoinMarketCap. We're going to end it at that. Just want to kind of make sure that we touch base on these assets so you can see a clearer picture. And again, when you begin to narrow down your focus, your portfolio is going to represent how you think, how you feel, and it's going to give you some sort of soundness where you're not going to sleep worrying or concerned. Is my portfolio going to tank or whatever? And these are the assets we just kind of really need to focus on from here on out until something gives. And by the end of it all, we should be multimillionaires. Anyway, guys, take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be talking a little bit more about some Stellar stuff and some Stellar wallets besides Lobster. We'll look into it. So I want to make sure that we get all of this information out to you folks so you can share it, learn it, digest it, study it, things like that. So anyway, have a great rest of your midweek. Again, happy 420, and be safe. Take care. God bless. And as always, folks, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.